I hope you appreciate that I'm missing HEDQ for this. Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant. Welcome back for more of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. Last time, the plot happened! Don't worry, we're not going to have to deal with the plot again for, I think, a very, very long time, and I could not be happier about that. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm happy we don't have to deal with the plot for a while. This time, we're heading back to Pinna Park. And while we're wasting time getting blue coins on the beach here, I do want to take a little bit of time to explain why I think I've been enjoying Gelato Beach and will enjoy this level probably more than I should, considering the fact that I should like the last 3 levels more than this, just because I really enjoy... Well, I guess I enjoy the levels themselves. They're very pretty levels. They're very interesting and unique levels. Gelato Beach and Pinna Park, I guess Pinna Park is, but Gelato Beach is just a beach level. There's not much special about it. But the reason why I think I enjoy these levels more than I do the last 3 is that none of them really require you to clean up a lot of that goopy, polluty stuff. That they're all pretty pristine and clean levels. And if you remember the first couple of levels that... Oh, that purple one hit the tree. That was the one I didn't want to hit the tree. But if you remember that Rico Harbor and Bianco Hills required us to clean up a lot of goop and stuff, these 2 levels in particular really don't have that... That wasn't enough to bring it over? I was hoping it was. Oh, that one almost hit it, too. Man, I would have been so happy if it did, but it didn't. But these levels really don't require you to clean up any real amount of goop, if any at all. I don't think we saw any of that in Gelato Beach. I don't think we really see any of it here. And it's just bringing the Mario games back to their roots, where you're not dealing with the gimmick of having a water gun on your back. I mean, you have the hover nozzle, and you have the rocket nozzle, and the turbo nozzle, and they all add to the platforming aspect, but they don't take away from the game by slowing it down to make you clean something up. Everything's hitting the tree. That's a really perfectly positioned tree, where anything that would normally hit this crate is going to hit the tree. That's very annoying of you. Except that one. And there should be one more over here. Hopefully this is the last one that we'll have to deal with. I think that's all of them. But I do believe there's a blue coin in the ground over here. So hopefully we don't get shot while we're cleaning that. Or revealing it. This is taking longer than it should. Where is it? It was right in the ground, like right here. Where... I'm going to get blasted by bullets before I'm able to clean this off. I don't think there's a second one, though. This is the only one I remember being able to find. Maybe there's a second one and I just... Oh, no, there is a second one. There it is. So hopefully we don't get shot at. There it is. And there is a little trick that you can do to jump in to get into that guy's cannon before he comes out, but if these bombs are going to be cooperative enough that I can just throw them at him before it would even be worth my time to go after him, I guess I won't be showing it off. Of course, I have absolutely no experience with that trick whatsoever, so the fact that I'm even insinuating I could possibly do it is probably getting a little ahead of myself. And this secret level really never gave me that much trouble as a kid. Like, you would think it would, considering the basis of it is disappearing platforms that disappear at the worst possible time, which is whenever you're trying to cross them. Like, all of these are disappearing at the same time? That's really nice! I love how they time everything like that, where all of the platforms that are next to each other disappear at the exact same time. Yes, they are all on a timer, so if you just memorize the timer, then you're fine, and you remember which ones disappear when, and it's not all that difficult. But to me, it is for some reason. Like, I'm doing the exact same thing I did before, and I almost got killed for it. But once you're past that part, the rest of the secret is pretty much a breeze. You just have to make sure you get these jumps correct. And then it's just a matter of diving across the platforms, which isn't too difficult. And I slid to a stop to make sure I didn't jump off, because I'm very prone to doing that when I'm diving. Where you just dive off at the end. And that was not as difficult as I thought it would be. So I guess we'll go back for the red coins next, then. So back for the red coins we go. And if I remember, I actually have more trouble with the red coins than I do with the normal mission, because these things tend to disappear while I'm hovering over them. So it's really annoying to time them properly, considering that they're gone by the time I need to land. Like what I'm afraid is going to happen here. Because it's annoying to have to figure out where you're going to drop if the platform's not there, let alone time it. But once you're able to get all of those before coming over here, you can use the hover nozzle to redirect yourself in the air here. Before, really had a difficult time doing that because you didn't have a way to stop yourself, and whatever momentum you had was the momentum that you were stuck with. But the hover nozzle lets you stop your momentum immediately, which may or may not be a good thing depending on what you're trying to do. But it's at least a little bit of a help in this mission. So, with all of that out of the way outside the park, I think we have one more mission outside the park, but we're finally heading in this time. And we get to explore the amusement proper. And this is... I want to say it's one of the most scenic places in the game, but I could probably say that about every place in the game, so it's kind of silly of me to say that just about this place. And if I could get the thing all the way into... I can never dive straight into the park, for whatever reason. But this place is just beautiful. There are a lot of aspects of it, platforming-wise and whatnot, that I'm not the biggest fan of, but the park itself is beautiful. I love it. The music everywhere, you have this guy playing the flute. It's just a really nice level. And it's a shame that I don't like it as much as I do, because these ships, especially because these ships. And I always thought you could wall jump up here, but I always wind up trying to hover up to it anyway. You could just barely make it with a hover. But the amusement park, I love the amusement park! I don't know how else to say it. It's such a beautiful place. There's so much going on. If this guy wants to fire off his shell, I don't understand why a lot of people don't realize you can just kill him by spraying him and then his electric shell electrifies him to death. Which I think is really amusing. I also wonder if I can get that from here. Because it would be convenient considering the X is all the way over there. So there's that graffiti, and there's another letter of graffiti, or another shape. I think there's a triangle around somewhere. And as long as we're over here, I guess we'll be running back to the X. Yeah, there's the triangle, but I don't remember where the other triangle is. I guess we'll find out. But I just love how this place looks. It's very clean and pristine, and it really fits the amusement park thing well. The same way Gelato Beach did a very good job being a beach? I don't know where I was going with that one. But they're just perfect representations of places that you would love to go if you were on vacation to a tropical resort or something. There's the bluebird I'm looking for. We're gonna have to go after him after we get this thing. But it does a really good job setting the mood for the location that you're in and reminding you that this is supposed to be your vacation spot. And it's a really lovely place. Like, again, we just had a big snowstorm, of course. I guess that's the running joke of this Let's Play. That anytime I record this game, it's on or just after a big snowstorm or something. But it's such a nice place to be that you wish you were here. Even though the game itself is not one that I'm the biggest fan of, nor do I enjoy playing it that much. Just being here to experience the sights and the sounds of summer and vacation is just soothing. And I like it for that. It's not something that I enjoy coming back to for the gameplay, but more for the venue itself, where you are, the sights and the sounds. It's really nice just to calm down and relax until you're raging about the game itself. But we do have to get those red coins before I forget about them. I'd also like to find a couple of bluebirds flying around if they happen to be nearby, because I saw one over there. But we'll see if we can do... am I stuck? Why can't I... Game, why am I stuck here? Can I not flip that? I guess I can flip that. So these guys will be trouble later. I guess I'm getting rid of them now because I feel like it. But they're not that big of a deal. The annoying coins are going to be the ones in or on the ship itself. And I don't know why I'm going out of my way to do this, because you don't really have to. I mean, I know I've talked about the speedruns of this game I've been watching lately. The ones, especially for this, are really impressive. Like, if you can just hover up to here from underneath and then get the shine from over here. Also that blue coin. Since I jumped into it, I can hover afterwards. I mentioned that when you hover into a blue coin, you are no longer capable of hovering. That is something about... Can I get onto the top of the ship from here? I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'd like to try. It's not going to happen. Can I get the red coin when I fall, at least? No. Why would that happen? But the red coins on these ships, I cannot tell you how much I hate getting the red coins on these ships. They are unnecessarily ridiculous. Like that red coin I should have probably gotten, but didn't because the game didn't let me. And it's totally the game's fault, not mine. Where am I going? Where am I going? Like, this is not how you're supposed to do this. Like, I can't get on top of the ship by doing that. In fact, there are a number of times I've actually clipped through the ship. Like, I'm standing on the ship, and as it's flipping over, I literally fall through the ship. I cannot tell you how frustrating that is. But I at least got the blue coins that were there, so I'm happy with that. And if the bluebird wants to come back... Bluebird... There we go. Hopefully that blue coin stays there wherever it fell, because this isn't the one that fell. And I don't want to go after the bluebird again. How many blue coins do we have for Pinna Park already? We have 22 already? I think we have 22 max for anywhere else. Maybe I remember Pinna Park better than I remember the others, although I could have sworn there was also a bluebird over here. I kind of want to check if it happens to be over here, but I don't see it. I guess we'll be back for it. But we're going to have to get the red coin on the ship at some point. How we're going to do it, I don't know. Not this one. Hopefully I can get it before I fall. But the one that I'm worried about is the one that we have to take... the top? Maybe I can jump to it from up here. Did I get it already? I'm pretty sure I didn't. There's that one up there. Can I spin jump to it? I can, but I didn't hover up to it. I was supposed to hover up to it. I'm trying to get the handle on the spin jump, and I'm realizing I just have to spin a little bit more than I think I do in order to reach it. Oh, we did already get that red coin. Well, that makes my life a little bit easier. Can I get the thing on the side here? Because that would make my life a little bit easier. Blue coin. We can't get all the blue coins yet, but there are a number of them that we can get. I guess I got that one that was above the ship as I was hovering down. I swore there was one that you had to ride the ship upside down in order to get to. But maybe I got that one already. Or something. I don't know. I could have sworn it was there. Maybe I just got rid of it. Well, that's that shine. If I don't jump off and miss it like an idiot. And maybe we have time for one more. I don't remember the next one being that long of a shine. In fact, this next shine is one that unlocks a lot of ones that weren't available to us earlier in the game, and a number of blue coins that we weren't able to get either. So this is a mission that I think a lot of people like knocking out of the way first, because it gives them access... Well, I think you can guess just based on what you see on the beach. But the gimmick is that the sunflowers are wilted because of Yoshi. No, not because of Yoshi, but because of these guys. And you can get a number of them at the same time if you wake them up at the same time. Where you're supposed to smash them into the ground, and similar to the cataquacks, if you get them stuck in the sand, then... I missed him? I guess I missed him. Well, that's kind of frustrating. I was hoping I wouldn't have to... He's pushing me all the way out into the water like an idiot. Or if that's not an idiot, that's just me. And for some reason I thought he had a blue coin. But these guys you have to knock into the sand so that they're stunned. And when they're stuck in the sand, then you can kill them. And then it takes care of the wilted sunflower. So it's a nifty idea for a level. It's a strange one to be sure, but it's an idea nonetheless. And sometimes you could... See, if they're not stuck in the sand and they're stuck in the grass, then it doesn't count. Can you flip into the sand for me, please? Okay, they're in completely different places. And that one I missed too. Wow, that's a lot more difficult than I thought it was. Is that guy still running into me off-screen while I'm in the cutscene, trying to kill me that way? Because that's not very nice of him. And I forget if we can get any blue coins for spraying the sunflowers. I'm pretty sure the big one has a blue coin, but I don't think the other ones do. I'd like to try it, though. Now that one has a yellow coin, so I think this one has the blue coin. No? I thought one of them had a blue coin. No? Really? Okay, I guess that does it then. This is Universal Sunflower Face. And next time, we'll finish off Pinna Park, maybe? Will we finish it? We'll at least try. See you then.